Moving on now, this was the second and final day of the Maine Republican Party state convention at the Augusta Civic Center. The party has its eyes not only on November's election, but the June 9th primary. The large field of gubernatorial candidates running to replace term-limited Janet Mills as governor had their moments in the spotlight today, as Phil Hirschkorn reports.
6 Republican candidates took the stage today to make their case for leading the state. Health technology entrepreneur and presidential cousin Jonathan Bush was among those who touted their outsider status.
We must shrink Augusta. In business, it's called a turnaround. I have done turnarounds before.
Bush dramatized his promised budget cuts by saying he'd bring a shredder to the State House.
A law that keeps all Mainers from having any campfires over 3 feet. Should we shred it? Shred it.
Former Jim Chain CEO Ben Midgley underscored he's not a professional politician.
I'm running for governor to bring strong, common sense, conservative values and principles back to the governor's office. We will stop waste, fraud, and abuse of your money, and we will lower costs.
His sentiments echoed by real estate brokerage CEO David Jones.
We don't need another politician, right? We need a CEO, a warrior, a fighter, and someone who gets it, someone who can see the forest through the trees. Not a lawyer, not a lobbyist.
Former U.S. Assistant Secretary of State and Naval Intelligence Officer Bobby Charles vowed to take an axe to taxes.
To spur growth, we will work to eliminate the personal income tax in 4 years, leaving the average Mainer with $5,000 of the money they earned. We will cut restrictions on businesses because businesses create the jobs, not government workers.
Entrepreneur Owen McCarthy has a similar tax plan.
In my very first budget, I will cut the income tax by 10% for every working family in Maine, and we'll phase it out over 8 years. And I know what they'll say because they keep saying it to me, and they keep saying, Owen, we can't afford it, and I say we can't afford not to.
Former State Senate Majority Leader Garrett Mason is the only GOP candidate on the gubernatorial ballot with legislative experience.
I'm the only candidate in this race who has actually lowered your taxes. Not talked about it, not posted about it, done it. When I take office, I will walk in with the experience to identify waste and cut every dollar of excess spending.
Maine Republicans hope not only to retake the governor's mansion, the Blaine House, but also to capture majorities in the state legislature to advance the party's agenda. In Augusta, Phil Hirschkorn for News Center, Maine.
A straw poll conducted at the convention is giving a snapshot of the support so far in the race. Bobby Charles was found to have the most support with 269 votes, followed by Ben Midgley with 230. Jonathan Bush finished third with 96 votes, with Garrett Mason close behind at 76. Owen McCarthy received 74 votes, Robert Wessels received 54, and David Jones rounded out the field with 45. Again, this was an unofficial straw poll, but it offers a glimpse at where support stands among party activists.